Ricky.
Oh, that's a bit too...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another podcast, another week, and this time we will be talking about Kung Fu Kenny, Kendrick Lamar. Damn!
Like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, 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 yak.
Just a little disclaimer before we start this. We realize that our previous videos have been boring as shit, and it's been 20 minutes of boringness.
It's all your guys' fault, actually.
We're not going to do track by track this time. We're going to take a little bit of a different approach at this video. Kendrick Lamar, damn, period.
What was your expectations for the album?
The expectations.
When you heard that there was an album coming out
Alright,
by Kendrick?
let's just start like this. I heard rumors about a Kendrick Lamar album coming out. And I didn't know if I could believe these rumors to be true. But then, The Heart Part 4 dropped. And I was like, hold on a moment.
Wait a check.
That's just fucking amazing. Then, hold on, then, we also had Humble drop. At this point, I was going crazy, going wild.
Mine was fucking blown.
Exactly. You have put it perfectly.
Yeah.
After those two tracks, my expectations, well, even if those tracks weren't released, my expectations for this Kendrick album were extremely high. Kendrick Lamar does have a reputation, or before this album, pre-album, Kendrick Lamar had a reputation already as one of the best rappers alive.
Yeah.
And definitely the most lyrically gifted rapper in the game right now.
And he's the most trusted too. If you look at all of his projects,
They're all good.
none of them are bad.
They're all good. Correct.
So the people trust him in making a good, solid project.
music. Good music.
Right. Well, after releasing Humble, I knew Kendrick was gonna
Snap.
snap. He's gonna go insane, of course, like always. But he's gonna try different sounds, similar to those on Good Kid, m.a.a.dcity, right?
Exactly. Oh yes, that's another thing. I heard before this album, I heard somebody told me that Kendrick Lamar said he is stepping away from the jazz rap type sound. And I thought that was kind of confusing because I thought, well, this is kind of what I thought Kendrick was right now. But I was like, well, let's see what happens.
It's not surprising to me. That was just to set the tone for that album.
Yeah.
Now,
which was a
after
phenomenal
seeing the album cover of Damn and the track list, that he was trying to push his boundaries. He's gonna try to step out of the box and try to do something different.
Yeah.
With features from Rihanna, Zakari, and U2.
I have very high expectations. What about you?
You know, I try not to have any expectations as it will affect my listening. I just go into like,
I agree with
there's
you.
this Kendrick album.
I agree with you. I try not to have expectations with other rappers. But with Drake, I have very high expectations because it's Drake. With Kendrick, I have equally high expectations because it's Kendrick. I see Kendrick, I expect Kendrick to make an amazing album because it's Kendrick.
Yeah.
But yeah. First impression?
My first impressions right off the bat, you know, when you just hear, he tells a story right on the first track. And you know, okay, this album's gonna have a backstory to it. It's not just gonna be songs here and there. There's gonna be something to it, right? And then the first song, which indicates his death, and
I thought it was interesting with the blind lady and the way he just.
At first, I thought he killed the blind lady, but then I listened to it again, and
Oh.
then it all made sense. The first track was Blood,
Yeah.
right? That kind of symbolizes death. All the red depictions in the album,
Yeah,
the
exactly,
title,
exactly.
the red brick.
Exactly. My first impression was like I listened to Blood. I had the same thoughts as you, and then I can vividly remember laying in my bed with my earbuds popping in my ears as DNA pulled on, and
With the Fox sample. With the sample from the news guy saying,
oh yeah, that was something I want to talk about later on. Anyways, I was like, whoa. But then he's like, it was like such a snap of a track. It was like bang right in your face.
I know, right?
And I was like sleeping. I was like in my bed. I was like, ooh.
Well, I was in the fucking car waiting for my mom at Best Buy.
Wow, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, what is happening? This is amazing. And like like my first impression, and then we moved on, and obviously not every track was as crazy as that, but as we moved on, my first impression as just a first listen through this album was, well, you know, he did a very, very, very great job. And then I went into it and listened to it another 3 times that night to see what Kendrick was
I've
saying.
listened to it like 1,000 times.
Yeah, since it came out, yeah,
I just listened to it already.
I just listen to it every day. Every day, just listen to some Kendrick. Kendrick here, Kendrick there. It just makes your life so much greater. You guys should listen to Kendrick if your life is shit, like my life.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Sample and DNA, the Fox used.
Yeah.
Well, first it was in Blood, and then it transitioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he told me he told it to the girl, and then I was like, and she says, I don't like it, or
No, he's like, this is why rap music is doing more damage to the black
Yeah.
people than actual racists, and I was like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
holy
this guy
fucking
saying?
shit, this
what is this guy saying?
is
That nigga's tripping.
fucking Fox News, bro. It's like so
Yeah.
stupid, right?
I really like how Kendrick used that as a sample in his
Oh my god, like, holy fuck.
I want to talk about Blood, because that was just an amazing intro when he tells that story, and it really gets you thinking. It's an intro that makes you think, and I love that. I love how Kendrick did that. He created it so that you'd start thinking. That's what he wanted to use.
Just give a little context
Yeah,
to what the
exactly. And it kind of wraps it out together because it's a full circle ending. Because you hear it again at the end of Duckworth.
Or it rewinds the whole album and then it starts the story.
Yeah, and I
That
thought that was really cool the way he did that. Element, the song Element.
Yeah, the subliminal disses.
Yeah, the song Element. I really
I
like.
thought he was just dissing Drake, but then
I really like Element. To me, I personally listening, I like the little piece at the beginning more, the more intense piece. You know, with the piano, like yeah, that's what I liked more. That was my favorite part of the piece. I really like that part of the song. I kind of would have liked if he just would have kept on going, but we all know Kendrick likes to switch the beat up as much as possible.
Well, I think that's what makes it so good is that you can keep on listening
Yeah.
to it and it doesn't feel boring to you.
Exactly. There's always you go around one corner and you go right into the next corner and right into the next corner.
And it's like, there's this line where he says, there's a difference between black artists and whack artists.
Yeah.
And immediately I thought of Drake, right?
Yeah. Nah, that was really cool. I want to talk about that. Also, I want to talk about that voice that reoccurs throughout the album. You know how he's like, new Kung Fu Kenny.
Yeah.
Whatever happens on Earth stays on Earth.
Yeah.
I think that was also kind of like talk about like afterlife, kind of, you know, because like
Yeah, whatever
happens on Earth stays on Earth. When
Yeah.
he dies, he's in heaven now. It's different, you know.
Yeah.
He's in
Putting
heaven
all
or
his-
he's in hell. Wherever he is, it's
Putting all his problems and just
Yeah.
keeping it away when he
Yeah.
goes to heaven, right?
Yeah, that's how I interpret it really. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about was the beat in XXX featuring U2. That was a crazy beat. That's something you would never hear another rapper except for maybe Kanye do that beat.
Yeah, of course.
And I thought Kendrick executed on this beat. He executed,
It's just so well done.
and it shows talent that no one else can do this except for Kanye West, who's another genius. We have two geniuses who are the only ones who could do this beat.
Who can only do ambitious things
Yeah.
and be good.
And yeah, exactly.
just
Do their own
excel
thing.
and-
Do their own thing.
And yeah, the beat switch up and then Bono comes on
Yeah,
from YouTube.
yeah.
And it's like, oh my.
And I really like that because my dad's a huge fan of U2, so
Yeah, me
I've
too.
listened to a lot of U2 stuff. I thought that was really cool.
Remember when that U2 album came out on
The iTunes, and it was just like on everyone's phone. For no reason.
everybody got pissed off and I was like, could have just deleted the album.
Yeah.
And then my dad's like, pass that over here, bud.
Yeah, my
I
dad.
heard there was a U2 album, pass it over here. Fucking
And the only thing that
full of surprises, bro.
the other thing that I really wanted to talk about was like the song. You know the song God.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where he's.
Yeah.
I think he's referring to himself as the god.
I don't know what I
Either-
what I want to talk about
Talking
is
about
Yeah,
him
yeah,
as
it's
God
really-
and
it's
him
really-
as God.
it's a really good track, and I think Kendrick did amazing on this track. But I was just imagining as I was just sitting, imagine Chance on this popped on this song.
Featuring.
Yeah, imagine it was featuring Chance. Like I feel like Chance would have been really amazing on this song as well as a feature.
That would have been pretty good actually.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, I was just sitting there and I was like, oh, well, it sounds like something Chance would do maybe.
What do you feel about the Rihanna feature?
The Rihanna feature. I mean, it was nice. Like that was like a very big name that he put into the features.
Very different.
They did
really
well.
Out of his
Yeah, exactly. That's not something you expect from Kendrick. But I mean, they did well. I do have to say it was probably one of my lesser one out of since the album I've done my official listens. It's probably one of the ones that has been lesser played than some of the others.
His R&B-ish little.
Yeah, exactly. But it was another funky beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Fear was one of the most deepest tracks.
Fear, I love that track. Okay, well then we'll name our top tracks and speak about them after.
Got a statement or?
My overall is wow. Wow. Kendrick Lamar has just dropped a true piece of art. Like this is literally art. Like we have had a lot of music albums that are just another piece of music to add to the industry, but this is art. This is beyond that.
This is something.
This is beyond that, and this. I'm gonna be honest. Like I liked Kendrick before, but this album made me like Kendrick so much more. So much more. And to me, Kendrick Lamar. After I've heard this album, Kendrick Lamar is the best. No doubt, the best rapper alive.
He's
the best rapper, the greatest rapper. There is nobody that touches him.
Level, bro.
He's on his own level. Exactly. He's a rap god.
He is, bro.
He's a rap god, and that's how I feel after this album.
Well,
and Kendrick, keep doing what you're doing. You're the fucking greatest. I don't know what else to say.
I'm gonna say, well, I think it's just very beautifully crafted, nuts. Like sonically, musically, lyrically.
That's another thing.
Storytelling.
I feel like Kendrick Lamar, he put time, he put effort into this.
And he puts like all the albums that he did together.
Yeah.
With Good Kid, M.a.a.dcity hints in there.
Yeah.
With To Pimp a Butterfly in there.
Exactly.
With new sounds in there.
Yeah. And like I was just saying, sorry, he puts time and effort into this album.
Yeah.
We have lots of rappers that just make a bunch of tunes and then
puts
just rap
actual
over it.
thought into it.
Yeah, exactly. We keep on hearing the same things. Lil 21 Savage, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty. Y'all rapping about the same things on the same beats.
Yeah, bro.
You guys are rapping on the same things on the same beats. It has no meaning to us.
That's why it gets boring, bro.
Exactly. That's why it gets boring.
Something new.
Trap is dead.
And with these Kendrick songs, he really wants you to figure out what these songs are about.
Exactly.
That's why it's very replayable, and then you wanna, because it doesn't take one listen to realize what this album is about.
I've listened to it a couple of times.
Keep on listening.
Like I said, that first night I listened to it 3 times. I went to bed at like 3 in the morning. I had work at 6 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
It was.
That's why you gotta.
And even at work, I worked 6 a.m. If my manager is watching this, I was sitting in CNO listening to this album twice while it was dead. Yeah, it was amazing.
And after every listen, you notice something different, right?
You notice something different. You notice all of a sudden you like this song more than you thought you did. Let me hear your favorite tracks.
You got top 5 or?
I wrote down a lot. I'm gonna try to keep it to a top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3. I think that's. I wrote a lot down. It's gonna be hard to choose, but okay. I feel like feel definitely has to be in my top 3. Feel is amazing.
Yeah.
Feel is amazing. Fear, I love that beat on Fear. Fear is amazing. And then it was really hard for me to choose the third song. It's really hard. Like I really like Humble. I like Ducksworth. I like Lust. I like Element. I like DNA. But if I have to give it to somebody, it's probably gonna be Humble.
Well, I got Humble, biggest banger of 2017.
Yes. Yeah.
I
of course.
I just love that song.
Yeah.
Element, love that.
Element was amazing. Yeah.
DNA,
amazing.
And it's just XXX and Feel was like such different tracks that I've never heard before. It's just so like.
I really love Feel, and I keep on listening to Feel over and over again.
And now our final rating.
Final rating. Okay, I have a little bit to talk about when I say this rating because last time we did it when I gave Joey Badass a 10 out of 10. No disrespect to Joey Badass, but I'm taking back my 10 and I'm giving Joey a 9 and I'm giving Kendrick Lamar a 10.
Well, you could keep it both 10s.
Yeah, but they're both 10s. Like to me, both 2 different aspects. They're 10s in 2 different styles. But Kendrick Lamar's album is no questions asked better than Joey Badass's album. But for what Joey Badass did, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of course they're both 10s, but Kendrick Lamar is 10 out of 10 for me.
I'm gonna say 9.5 out of 10.
9.5. What makes up 0.5? go away for you?
Well, you know, it's just such a great album. It's not the perfect album, like the most perfect album that has been ever created.
But it's up there. It's in the conversation.
amazing. It's amazing.
I think
no doubt it's amazing.
I feel like in 20 years people are gonna be looking back and this is gonna be one of the top albums.
Oh yeah, no doubt. 9.5
9.5. All right.
or 9.6.
9.6, 9.7, 9.8, 10. We are at 10. I mean, I'm at 10.
Contender for album of the year already.
Oh yeah. I want to see him win some awards for
So
this.
Kanye, if you want to drop, then you know.
Please drop Kanye. Thank you for watching again to our loyal viewers. This video ended up being a little long, and we're probably going to be cutting some parts out of it because it is longer than.
Okay, shut up.
Thank you. Goodbye, my friends.
This has been Bartolini and Uncle Lukey
And Uncle Lukey. Cut.
Like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear, yacht, 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 yacht.
New Kung Fu Kenny.